but I've been paralyzed twice. And
wow.
like dance being one of the gifts they got given me, I was like, man, like the enemy tried to take me out. He tried to take my legs at an early age. I want to do this to glorify God and show how powerful my God is.
My impression of Ray, y'all. BYND Sunday is back with another one.
She said that's her impression of me. Oh, damn, that's horrible. You gotta have more energy to be me.
Light skin eyes.
Light skin eyes. No.
Come on, y'all. We back with another one, BYND Sunday.
BYND Sunday. Back with another one, man. We are here in the building. Listen, shout out to y'all. Y'all have been amazing, man. Portia Love, last episode over 7K.
Okay.
I think in views. So y'all been tuning in, man, this season too.
Less than a week.
And we keeping that energy going today.
Can we call them Beyonders?
Beyonders? I'm messing with that.
Can we call them Beyonders?
Hey, Beyonders.
Shout out to all our Beyonders, man.
All right. We got to get right into it because we got to bring the people's champ out. Hey, listen, man. Literally, West Virginia is in the building, but raised in North Carolina.
All right.
Come on.
All right. So I mean, this man does it all, Shaq. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Man, I mean, he's a rapper.
Yeah.
But he's a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's a songwriter.
Man.
That dance a little bit.
Man.
Think what? Tell them who the people is.
Tell
them who the people.
We got the one and only, man. Y'all been seeing them going viral on IG. There's so many remixes and cold verses. And if you don't know, you about to find out. We want to welcome to BYND Sunday. Mike Teezy is in the building.
Mike Teezy.
Love the intro. Appreciate it.
How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed, man. I'm excited for what God is doing. It's a lot more on the way, man. I'm excited.
Woo!
Yeah.
He said it's a lot more on the way.
A lot more on the way.
Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all
Mike Teezy represents G.O.
Right. So all around, you're entertainer is what I'm picking up. Music.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty much.
I saw a video on your page.
Uh-huh.
You said like you would be like the Drake of the kingdom.
I mean, I've heard a lot of comparisons.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? But that particular style, because it was given Drake, you know what I'm saying? But I've heard comparisons to Chris Brown. I've heard comparisons to the Baby. I've heard comparisons to Lil Baby. Like, it's a lot of different comparisons to a lot of different artists, but I'm just me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's with that.
Versatile.
Facts. Yeah, very versatile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Where do you think you get that versatility from? Like, I guess who influenced you to kind of just be a versatile artist all around?
Good question.
You do a lot, man. Like, I mean, can you talk about that? And I know, like, as you just said, literally, we have here rapper, singer, songwriter, dancer, musician, director, actor. I'm missing. I mean, how that happened?
So yeah, man. So early on, man, I've been super inspired by Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And he was always super hands-on with a lot of things that he was a part of, his projects, his music videos, stuff like that. And so as a kid, that's where my passion for dance came. I started learning his like choreography at like 3 or 4 years old. So I'm in the kitchen, turning around, doing the kick, everything, you know what I'm saying, acting like I was him.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where that started as far as like being a musician. I was raised in a church and my parents were really talented singing-wise. My sister could sing as well, but I felt like I didn't have a voice, you know what I'm saying? So I found my passion with dancing and playing the drums. And so at the age of like 3 or 4 is when I started playing the drums, played all through school. But yeah, like I have a really wide variety of songs that I like and styles that I like, genres that I like. And so I feel like that's it, like Mike Teezy. I'm like a melting pot of a whole bunch of different genres in one. But
That's what's up.
Yeah. You said Michael Jackson really inspired you.
Facts.
Now, we did our homework, so we already knew that. Michael Jackson inspired you.
Yeah.
Now, we saw the Super Bowl a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Usher's performance.
Yeah.
Is it better than Michael Jackson's performance? Is it up there with his performance, or you wasn't really feeling it?
I was feeling it. I thought it was fire, but Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Michael Jackson, Bro, did you remember his performance? Like he was popping out of the door.
I just told him that it was 3 Michael Jacksons.
I'm like, how are you doing this? He's everywhere at the same time. He's not Jesus, but I mean, you know, he was everywhere.
Man, then he sat there in silence for 5 minutes.
2 minutes. He did this right here.
That's it.
How you got the confidence to do that for 2 minutes, bro?
At the Super Bowl.
Michael, bro. Ain't nobody else him.
Yeah, he's Mike. He's Mike. I don't know. That was crazy. But I did like the Usher until he got the. Never mind. I ain't even. Until him and Alicia was in the entanglement. I don't know.
Bro, the crack took me out. I said, "Oh no, why is she crack right now?" Like,
no, first note though. First note though.
First note. Oh no, let's not do that.
And then they said the AI fixed it later, which I ain't people. I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that too. That's crazy.
AI fixed it. It's
AI
crazy.
fixed it.
You can.
But Mike, let me ask you about that. Like when you performing though, bro.
Yeah.
Like I always wondered this as performers because we know a lot of people lip sync different things like that. Yeah. That gotta be tough, like especially because you dance. That's something that you want, you know, you multi-talented with it. So
again, what you do? A little, you know,
so if you doing a performance where you gotta dance, would you take the risk of being like, I'ma sing? Because Usher, to his credit, was really singing.
Man, dude was skating.
Usher is another one that I've been influenced by, but Mike was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So Usher got it though, hands down. Vocally, that man is talented for sure. But for me, like, I'll still be dancing while I'm rapping and singing, whatever, because I want to give like a full-on show. Even though we're trying to do this to glorify God, I want to showcase everything that God has done for me. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
You know, you probably heard my testimony before, but I've been paralyzed twice. And like dance being one of the gifts that God had given me, I was like, man, like the enemy tried to take me out. He tried to take my legs at an early age. I want to do this to glorify God and show how powerful my God is. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, you can't go past that. Sorry. What happened? Tell us, could you tell us the story? Yeah, tell us your testimony.
At 7, I was run over by a drunk driver. My legs were twisted the opposite. And the doctors tell me I will never walk again. But God healed me in 20 minutes just like that. So I'm doing
what?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So once I was ran over by the drunk driver, I was using my elbows to get to the side of the road to get off on the, you know, I was underneath my parents' car. I don't even know how it happened. I bent down to tie my shoe and this guy was swerving, ends up hitting me, running over my legs, and I end up under my parents' car that was parked on the side of the road. So I'm using my elbows to get from underneath their car to get up on the sidewalk, to get up on the grass where our house was. And so around this time, we had just had a family member that passed. And so in West Virginia, I don't know if they do it where y'all at, but they would bring food, you know, to your house if somebody passed or whatever. And so this lady was coming by the house to bring food, and her son was across the street in her car. And so I thought I was big and bad, so I wanted to be on the back of the car while she and my sister was on the front of the car. So I bent down, tie my shoe, because I was like, man, I'm about to go see my friend, And when I bent down, tie my shoe, the dude was just swerving, hit me, ran over my legs. And so it was a wrap. So my parents, they were, you know, freaking out. My mom, she don't have any words but Jesus. So she's just saying, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. So the lady that was there, she calls 911. And so they finally get there. You know, they put me in the ambulance, and they're asking my parents all these questions, like, how old is he? What's his name? My mom is just saying Jesus. Every answer, Jesus, right? So we finally get to the hospital, and they have me in this room, and all I remember is a light in the room. I don't even know. Doctor hands on me nothing. I just remember a light in the room, and God healed me just like that. And I was going to the hospital. And so then in 2005, to fast forward a little bit, 2005, I was in another bad car accident, and my lumbar 2, which is your lower back, it was snapped, it was broken. You could see where the bones were laying on top of each other like that.
Lord.
So the doctor comes in and says, sorry to tell you this, but your back is broken. You're going to be paralyzed for the rest of your life. I started laughing because I'm like, he got to be joking. You know what I'm saying? Like, me? Like, no, I'll be good. I'm straight. So he goes and tells my dad, because the car accident was me, my sister, and my mom. And he goes and tells my dad. So my dad comes to me and says, son, you know, they tell me that your back is broken. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. I'm like, Dad, I'm good. Like, I'm going to be fine. I'm fine. I'll be all right. And hours go by. Mind you, this hospital was very busy this day. I don't know why, but I didn't have a room for at least 5 or 6 hours. So I'm sitting in the hallway strapped to a bed. I can't move.
Wow.
Crazy work.
And yeah, so I'm in the hallway. They finally take me to do the x-ray, take me back to the hallway. I think another maybe 30, 45 minutes go by. They finally get me a room. So they take me in the room, and I'm just sitting there waiting to figure out what we're going to do. You know, I don't know if we're going to do surgery, because he was saying, the doctor said, like, even if we do the surgery, there's a high chance that you might not even recover. Man, I don't believe this. Like, this can't be, you know, what God has for my life. You know, I just don't believe this, right? And so hours go by, another probably like 2 to 3 hours go by, and they change shifts. So we got a new doctor. The new doctor comes in and says, do you guys mind if we take one more look? And so my dad said, when he tells a story, he's like, I heard God in that. That's what he says. He's like, let me take one more look. So my dad is like, by all means, do what you got to do. And they take me back for the second x-ray. And in the second x-ray, you can see where the bones came back together the same night.
Wow.
That's goodness gracious.
You know, so no wonder you go as hard as you do. Like, yeah.
I got you.
What God writes can never be erased.
Well, all right.
You did what you had to do.
Yeah.
Man, that is, I mean, that is incredible. Goodness gracious. I mean,
I'm stuck.
That's another
Thank
level.
You, Jesus.
For real, man. That's another level of a testimony. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Gotta give it up for that. Which La, you spoke about. We read something. She said that explains why you go so hard. I think it was last year you did it. Released a new, what was it?
New song every month, or you had new projects every month?
So last year I dropped the album, The Greenhouse Project. But before that, I was dropping every, I think 2022, I dropped like every 2 weeks. And then like to the end of the year, I started dropping every week. Just dropping every week for the album. And so I think I did that until like February. And then I started dropping like the singles from the album like every 2 weeks, something like that. And then we dropped the album April the 7th, which was my birthday last year. And yeah. Okay.
So for artists out there, do you recommend that? So there's a lot of artists that's watching this. Yeah. Is this ideal? Because I wanted to ask you, is there anybody that helped put you on? Was there anybody that kind of helped? Because right now, in other words, you've been getting yourself, because I mean your content is crazy. I mean, you post pretty much, bro, like every day. So was it this mindset of like, if ain't nobody gonna put me on, I'm gonna put myself on, I'm gonna get my music out there or whatever. And it caught on?
Yeah. So like so 2019, August the 2nd is when I left my full-time job at the bank to do full-time. You know, I kept hearing this for like 2 months. It's time. And I was like, it's time for what? Like what I gotta do? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're saying it's time for me to leave my job, you gotta tell my wife that, because I want to make sure we good. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of, I don't want to say ignored it, but I, pushed it away at least for like 2 more months, because I wanted to pray on it and make sure it was really what, God wanted to do. And we came to the agreement, and, I left August the 2nd, 2019, and never looked back, and God has just been blowing my mind ever since. Like, mind you, this is before COVID. So I had a ton of shows up. I was trying to do a tour like back then, and I wasn't even, where I'm at right now. So I was planning this tour, and we had shows lined up. We had, things working, but then they started talking about COVID. A lot of people getting scared, and they started canceling. I was like, no, I gotta figure out what I'm about to do now. Like, 2020, there was no shows. There was a drought. So I'm like, God, did I really hear from you? Do you want me to go back to the bank? Like, what do you? And so I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just show up. So during that year, there was a whole lot of like open verse challenges and stuff like that on Instagram. And so I said, it don't matter who it is, what type of beat it is, I'm going to do it. So I did almost every single challenge that popped up. It didn't matter if they was, KB. It didn't matter if they was somebody that was just coming up. I was doing it. At this point, I'm sharp, you know what I'm saying? I'm sharpening my gifts. And so it was a bunch of different styles, that I did. Of course, rap, R&B stuff. I was just doing everything, and people didn't realize it, but I'm really just sharpening myself as an artist. So now I'm super versatile because I can hop on any beat, I can hop on any style and do my thing on it. You know what I'm saying?
God controls the hurricane for real. He's the one who told the waves be still and made it. The fight is won cause he sealed the deal. Said it's done, he has no place in it.
Yeah.
So, as time went on, like I won a few of the challenges, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. My name's getting out there a little bit more because I was like, I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? The shows ain't come. I got to figure out a way to get my name out there a little bit more so people can actually check out the music that I have. So that was the mindset. That's where it started. And from there, I was just trying to get on my social media game because I was like, I'm not getting on TikTok. I'm not doing that. All they doing is little hip stuff, and I don't want to do that.
Shaq be doing it all the time, Shaq. No,
I didn't want to do it, so I had to talk with my friend Caleb Gordon, and he was like, "Bro, you got the songs, you got the music, you got the music videos. Like, what are you missing? What are you missing?" He's like, "I know what it is. TikTok." I said, "Yeah, bro, I'm not doing that.
TikTok,
like,
man.
You need to get on TikTok. Just throw it out there. You never know what's gonna happen." I said, "Bet." So I tried to test it out. You know, I was like, "Man, I'm gonna just do it just to say I did it." You know what I'm saying? If it don't work out, good. I did my part.
And it went up.
Out there on TikTok, it started working out. Stuff started going viral. I was like, okay.
TikTok.
Yeah.
A little sooner, you know. And so, the way I kind of look at it now, it's like back then TikTok was more of like a billboard across the world because you're reaching people that you've never met before in different states, countries, like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but around that time, Instagram was more of like a flyer in your city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This
is the same.
Opened up.
That's a great way of putting it. That's true.
The same today.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. IG is more for like, I agree, locally letting people, but TikTok gets you around the world.
It's getting there though. It's getting there, like with the reels, the way they're trying to push the reels.
Yeah,
it's getting there.
And YouTube shorts, but I don't know what TikTok figured out about their algorithm, but they know how to get you to reach everybody.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
How do you? Oh, go ahead.
No, ladies first.
I was gonna say, how do you respond to people who might have something to say about you using, I guess, like secular music or secular beats to kind of create?
Yeah, I've been hearing that my whole career. So a lot of people don't know this, and some may know this, but where I got my start was doing the Christian remixes. So I was in college. I didn't have money for beats. I didn't know of producers back then. You know, so this. You know, I'm like, yo, there's somebody else that's like me that likes to dance. But I was like, I didn't even know of Christian hip hop at that time. You know, I've heard different songs. I heard of Lecrae. I heard Ambassador. I heard The Truth. Like, I heard their songs, but it wasn't doing it for me at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I was more so interested in like the Drake, the Lil Wayne, you know, Chris Brown, Busta Rhymes. Like, that's what I liked. You know what I'm saying?
Busta Rhymes with it. Yeah.
I know other people that's like me that like to dance but want to glorify God. And I was like, what do we dance to? You know what I'm saying? If we're in that predicament, you know, like, what do we dance to? And so I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and find the instrumentals to these songs, and I'm gonna remix them and put my spin on it and throw it out there and put it on YouTube, see what happens.
Yeah.
So I was just doing it for fun, throwing it out there on YouTube. It started catching on. People started, you know, viewing it, stuff like that. And I was like, yo, maybe I can actually, you know, do this a little bit. And so again, it kind of goes back to like doing those challenges and stuff like that where I'm sharpening, you know, my craft.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with the remixes. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing that, you know, people can actually use these beats to glorify God. It doesn't have to be secular. It doesn't have to be, you know, shooting and killing and sex and all stuff. It doesn't have to be that, you know. You have options, you know what I'm saying? You have a choice to, you know, talk about what you want to talk about, right? And so I'm showcasing that, but I'm also helping the newer Christians. I'm helping the people that still may be stuck on the secular music, that might be, you know, stuck on Usher, stuck on the Chris Brown, or stuck on like all these other artists. You know, they might be stuck on them, but then remix like.
Shaq, you talk about that all the time. You say that all the time, man.
I literally say that all the time. I said it all the time because people try to, oh, you shouldn't do it. I just feel like that's y'all trying to. That's like church culture. It's not really about relationship and really trying to save people.
Yeah.
But Teezy.
Yeah.
Can I call you Teezy?
Yeah.
We got a game for you.
We do. We about to play. And that versatile that he has, like before we even jump into the game, I want people to hear it. So we about to play it right now.
highness. Child of the king, so address me as your highness. Devil talking crazy, got pulled up, then he a just lay your hands on me. Watch how he flip it. Watch how he flip it. Watch how he flip it. Watch how he flip it.
Because stuff like that is it's like the same with my Christian club. Like people try to say, well, how do you do that? How do you? This is saving people. This is giving people outlet. This is that's the same way with your music.
Yeah.
That's good. And to that end, though, but here's the thing about it, Mike Teezy, is that you do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the things we wanted to ask, we want to put you in a position where if you had to do a this or that, you had to pick one or the others, what kind of stuff you would do. Now it's some people watching this, man, the day after Valentine's Day. Yeah. So we're gonna do a Valentine's Day kind of edition. And you know, R&B music is Valentine's. So that even that first question is there's gonna be a lot of R&B music. Hey, right now, your fans this week, they not playing your rap. They playing
they play Under Influence remix.
Yeah, they booed up to the music right now. So Shaq, this or that, Mike Teezy, let's get it.
So let's dive right in it. This or that. Oh, that's whoa. This or that, R&B or rap.
Eesh. Man. Dang. I love bars, even when it comes to my R&B stuff too. Like I still like stand on the lyricism part and metaphors and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go with rap.
Ooh, I didn't expect that one.
I didn't see that one coming.
The lyrics.
So what come to your what's your go-to? Like what you think is your best? If it was one hit out there that everybody that's watching they gotta go listen to get a glimpse into who you are, what you go tell them?
That's tough. One.
One. Give me one.
What?
Just one. Man, a lot of songs. You know?
Right.
Are we talking about just the rapper style? Are we talking about singing? We talking about everything?
Everything.
Oh, he made it tougher.
Give me one.
Let's go with Ram in the Bush.
Okay. Okay. Yo, eye twinkling, you show?
I'm not sure. I got a ton of songs.
Let's go there.
Ram in the Bush. We got to give a little glimpse of that too.
Give a little glimpse of it.
We got to give a little glimpse of the Ram in the Bush.
Okay.
Just so they go give them 5 seconds, y'all. 5 seconds of it. Boom. Now y'all gotta go check that out.
Go check that out. Now, here's a little Valentine's.
Okay.
You said you got a wife, right? You married.
Yep.
Now, is y'all going to dinner or y'all going to the movies?
And ain't no both. Ain't no both. Oh yeah, definitely, for sure.
You said dinner?
Yeah, definitely dinner for sure.
Yeah,
because movies now. Let me ask you, because I tell singles all the time too. If you go to a movies like your first date, crazy work.
That's crazy work on the first date.
You can't even talk. So if somebody come up to you like, I want to take you out to the movies, no, they on trash. For the first date
to self. Don't play with it.
Definitely dinner though, for sure.
Now, this is another one. Like you got a wife, so just remember your wife might be watching this. Home cooked meal or fine dining. Remember.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It could be like, I'm gonna spoil you because she would have to. So either way,
fine dining, yeah.
You know what? That's a good point. I'm gonna say fine dining to give her.
Dining.
You know what I'm saying?
Give her a break. Yeah.
Okay. That's how you do it. That's how you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Christian Riz.
Yeah.
Christian Riz.
You got one more.
I got one more for you. Ready?
All right. Yeah.
So for Valentine's Day, as a gift, a watch and cologne or shoes and a hoodie.
For you.
For you.
Oh, for me.
Yeah. Watch and cologne or shoes and a hoodie.
I'd probably take the shoes and the hoodie. I ain't gonna lie.
I knew it. Shoes in the hoodie.
I need some men to answer that. All right, if you are a man out there for this Valentine's Day, let's help some women out tonight. Do you want, man, a watch and some cologne or shoes and a hoodie for Valentine's Day? That's valid. What you want, Shaq?
I'm checking the shoes and the hoodie. I love a little cologne. I love cologne, but the shoe, I wear a 15. I wear a size 15 shoe. Can we get the?
Oh yeah, you ain't getting no shoes, brother.
Can we get the shoes?
No, listen, the shoes ain't coming.
I need the kicks. That cologne 100. These shoes 300. I'm sorry.
La, help us out. What should we be getting our girl this? We gotta ask you. What should we be getting our wives or our girlfriend this tomorrow?
I don't know.
Or yesterday if they want.
Right.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a my love language is not like gifts. Mine's is like where's the affirmation and what's the other one about when you do stuff?
Acts of service.
Acts of service. The big one is acts of service. So you can straighten up. You can take something off my plate.
Take something off my plate.
Or hire Bobby. I got you an assistant. I'll pass out.
That'd be a good day for you. Mike Teezy, let me ask you this, man. Is what can people you do a lot, right? Mm-hmm. So 2024 is this year. A lot of people looking for real artists right now, real music, this idea of like, and you coming up with this generation, as you said, the Caleb Gordons. And who else you say, Shaq? Who in that new generation?
Alex Jean,
different,
Caleb Gordon, what up, RG?
Yeah, all those kind of people. So what can we expect from you in this new up and coming season? You in the class of like these young killers right now. What can people expect?
And that's insane to say, but I'll take the hallelujah. Okay. But definitely a lot more music, man. I have been on the road like all year, it feels like last year. And I was finally able to take a break around, Christmas time, the holidays and stuff. And I've been in the lab cooking. So I got 20 plus songs already done. So probably an album already done, a ton of already, queued up to go. So I'm really excited for what God is doing because I feel like, with my album last year, the Green Project, I feel like that was like a new level, you know what I'm saying, in my music and like in my artistry and stuff. And like the quality and the, sonically, like it was just a new level. But I feel like I'm going even a further level, you know what I'm saying? Musically, like the music I've been creating right now is taking it to a whole nother level. So yeah, man, I'm excited for it.
Awesome.
Man, y'all
make sure when you're going on tour, get a Cleveland date.
Right.
So we can all lock in. You feel me? Make sure you get a Cleveland date. We gonna put it together.
Yeah, man. You gotta come to the land, bro. You gotta come to the land. Listen, man, it's been real. Mike Teezy, thank you for rocking with us, bro. Come on, man. Let's get some fire in the chat for him. Hey, listen.
Can we get a burp? Mike Teezy doing it for G.O.D.Z.
Mike Teezy doing it for G.O.D.Z.
I love it.
Listen, man, if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. We appreciate y'all, man. We see it. We need more partners so we can keep doing what we're doing, man. We about to take this on the road. So we so appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all. Mike Teezy, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Go support him. Go watch everything. Listen to everything he got. And, man, we can't wait to connect you. We're going to get you to Cleveland, bro. I got your info. So we gonna connect with you, man. We gonna connect, man.
And make sure y'all are subscribing to BYND Sunday's page.
Subscribe.
And Mike Teezy.
It's been real. Mike Teezy, last words, bro. Anything you want to say and where they can find you at or anything.
So you can definitely follow me on Instagram at official Mike Teezy. Same thing on TikTok. YouTube is Mike Teezy. Apple Music, Spotify, Mike Teezy, or you can just go on my Instagram page and click the link in my bio. You know what I'm saying? It's super easy to find. But we got some new music on the way, and this joint featuring Jacqueline Carr, insane. So
all right,
we got Jacqueline Carr.
That's fire.
Here first, Jacqueline Carr.
Yeah. What's that song y'all be singing from Jacqueline Carr?
We will win.
No, that's another one to you.
You will win.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get into that.
We love y'all, man. Peace. BYND Sunday with another one. We'll see y'all.